Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I am here to share a Hobby Lobby clearance haul with you guys. This haul is going to consist of all the paper pads and paper that I found in Hobby Lobby on clearance. So this is the Paper Galore clearance haul from Hobby Lobby, guys. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments you want to go ahead and place at the end of this video. I would love to read those. And also, if this is your first time visiting me, thank you and welcome to my channel. I hope you choose to stick around by subscribing by the end of this video if you enjoy my content. So let's go ahead and dig on into the items that I found. So the items that I picked up were some paper pads. I did get some of the mini ones. They had a good amount. And this one right here is called the Basics. It has 50 designs and 3 of each. This particular paper pad retailed for $5.99 and I got it for $1.49, which was a really great deal. When I picked up these paper pads, what I had in mind for these were, since I love and enjoy working with the paper dolls, I thought these would be great instead of completely destroying a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet or a 12 by 12 sheet, which I still use those on occasion. But I thought this would be really wonderful since it's really a great size to do some of the clothes for the paper dolls. So that's what I had in mind for these, and then also to use some of these for backings for sentiments and different things like that when I want a pattern design. So this paper pad does measure 4.5 by 6.5, really decent size, and I love all the prints that's on the front of this one here, so that's why I picked this one up. In addition to getting that one, I picked up another one, and this one right here happens to have the solid colors, and it has an array of solid texture colors, and this is what they all look like here. This one has dark 75 sheets. And this one was retail for $10.99. I got it for $2.74, which I thought was a really great, wonderful deal. So I went ahead and got that one too. Then I picked up this 6x6 paper pad, and this one is called the Preppy Petals. This particular one right here was priced at $6.99. I got it for $1.74. This one has a lot of your floral designs, and I thought this one was really, really pretty. I also believe I also got this one in a 12 by 12 as well. But again, this one is also great for those little small cutouts, so you don't have to destroy a whole big sheet in doing some of the mini projects that we do complete. Alright, I also found this book right here. This is called the Creative Paper Quilling, Wall Art, Jewelry, Cards, and More. This particular book right here was $14.95. I got it for $3.73. And this book is by Ann Martin. This book is great, especially if you picked up some of those quilling tools, and that way you can kind of follow along and see different ways to be able to start the quilling. And I love the fact that they have a gallery in here to show you all the different ways to do your quilling. I am new to the quilling world, and I have had some quilling supplies for some time now, and I did recently pick up more, but I do need to use them. So I thought this book would be great, and it would kind of help and guide me along the way and see what different things I can create. So yes, I went ahead and picked that up. And then I found this paper right here in the sticker aisle in the paper section of the clearance. And so this paper is the Papery Shop, and this is a sticker pad paper. It works in any of your inkjet or laser printers, and it retailed for $3.99. I got it for 99 cents, and I was really happy about that. There are 20 pieces in this pack right here, so I went ahead and grabbed that, and I'm really happy about it. On the back it just has a chipboard piece, which of course I'm still going to use that too. And I'm going to use that to back up some cards to make them thicker. But I ended up finding 3 of these, and I went ahead and grabbed them. There was actually 4, but I did go ahead and leave one there. And so I went ahead and grabbed these because I know these would be great for labels and also to create my own stickers. So if you see these, definitely get them. You never know when you're going to need them. But I thought that would be wonderful. So I went ahead and picked those up. And then I found some cardstock paper. This is by Paper Studio as well. This happens to be the Silver and Blues. There are 50 sheets in this pack. They will retail for $5.99. I got it for $1.49. I really love the colors that's in here. You can see all those different blues, and then it has a white and then this beautiful full silver color, which I thought was phenomenal. So I grabbed 2 of those, but they had a lot of this paper. It was so much. I want to say they might have had like 10 or 12 of them, but I only grabbed 2 because I already have my paper in order, and now it's going to be out of control since I picked up this new paper. And then I picked up this paper pack right here, which happens to be the mauves. And this particular one here has 50 sheets as well. And this was priced at $1.99 because it was retail for $7.99. There are 10 each of the 5 colors. And so I'm really excited about that being 8.5 by 11. But those colors are absolutely beautiful. And then when you compare the two together, look how gorgeous. Those color combos are just so beautiful. So yes, I'm really happy about that. So 2 packs of that. So that pretty much completes that portion there, what I picked up. But I do have way more paper kits now to share with you, as well as some more paper pads that I did haul. So let me know in the comments if you guys found a lot of awesome paper pads and paper kits, and which ones are your favorites in the comments. I would love to hear that. Before I share those paper kits, I did want to go ahead and throw this one on in here and share with you what I found. They had a lot of their scrapbook albums on sale, and I was looking at so many of them, but I decided just to get one because I do have quite a few that are still empty that I do want to add some storage ideas to them, as far as keeping my inking as well as some of my stamps and my stencils together. I like to put them in these albums here. This album is 8.5 by 11. It is a 3-ring scrapbook album. It includes 10 sheet protectors inside of this album. And this album was originally priced at $15.99. I was only able to get it for $3.99, which was really a great deal. It has the word love on the front, and you see these the white background with the black polka dots and the gold corners here. So I thought that was really nice. So I went ahead and just grabbed the one there. This album is sealed, but it does have the protectors inside of there. So I picked up just that one. But just to let you know, if you're into the scrapbooking, this is definitely the time to go to Hobby Lobby because they have a lot of albums on clearance. And now on for the kits. I found quite a bit. So all of the kits that I found, I could have got one of every single one or 2 of every single one because they had so many. Every single one was not marked down, but majority of them was. Now the price of these kits were all the same. They were $1.74 on clearance. They normally retail for $5.99 or $6.99. So that's not a bad deal at all. So one of the ones that I did pick up happens to be this one, which is called Little Safari. I do currently own the 12 by 12 paper pad for this one here that I picked up a long time ago when Hobby Lobby marked that one down. I think it's been over a year or so ago. But this paper pad here comes with 14 pieces. And what's really cool about these kits, you also not only receive the beautiful paper, because in here you get 10 of the 12 by 12 scrapbook sheets. You will also receive 1 cardstock sticker sheet, as well as the alpha sticker sheet, and then the 3D embellishment sticker sheet and some gemstone stickers. So it's pretty much pays for itself with all those pieces in there, because even if you go to the Dollar Tree, you pick up one item for $1.25. I mean, look at the savings. You just can't beat that. So yes, all these items are included in this kit here. You can use these if you don't do scrapbooking. I like to take mine and do my 3D paper crafting with them, and then also to add a few of these pieces to cards. So those are some different ideas and tips that you can adopt. But that's the first paper pad there, and I love a paper kit, and I picked that one up. In addition to getting this one right here, I picked up 2 of this one. This is the only one that I picked up 2 because you guys know I love anything spiritual, anything positive, and I love the colors and the foiling on this one. This particular kit right here is just absolutely gorgeous. This is called Faith, and this particular one right here, it does come with 56 pieces, and you can even see from right here, and it already has my favorite scripture on here. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, but it's actually I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and I love that. But this right here has the stickers, it has the alpha stickers, it has the die cut shapes, as well as the paper. For the paper, you do get 10 of the 12 by 12 sheets, but that paper is absolutely gorgeous. So I grabbed 2 kits of those. And then I also picked up this paper here, which happens to be the unicorn paper. This particular paper pack here has 14 pieces, and I just thought this was really, really nice. You can see already how that iridescent is just shining across this video here. And this one contains 10 of the scrapbook sheets, and you can see how gorgeous all those prints are. I just absolutely love that. And then you also get one sticker sheet. You get the embellishment sticker sheet and the gemstones in this one as well. But yes, these kits are great. Then you also get the one that's called Hello Little Angel. So I picked this one up. I thought this one was simply adorable, especially for a little girl. I love this one. This one has 31 pieces in there. You can see on the front like all the yumminess that you get inside of this kit here. And this is the back of it here. Just really, really nice. This one right here is called Baby Girl. And this one is really nice as well. I love this one. This one has 46 pieces. And this is the back of it. And then we have one that's called Baby Boy. This one has 55 pieces in it. And that's everything that's on the back. And then we have this one that's called Cute Butterflies. Cute Butterflies has 13 pieces in it. This one is a cute one. This one is great also because we're about to be in the month of spring. And this is just phenomenal. I see how the season's changing. And I thought this one would be really good. And I love butterflies anyway. This one is all the things that's on the back. But I'm loving this paper. Look how beautiful those prints are. Absolutely gorgeous. And then those are the other pieces up there. Last but not least, for the paper kits, I have this one that's called Inspirational. Inspirational has 57 pieces in it. And this one right here happens to have these paper prints here, as well as the die cut shapes, the alpha stickers, and then the other stickers that have the sentiments on there. So that's all the paper kits that I picked up. I did put some back. They had one that had dogs on it, which I absolutely love dogs, but I chose not to get that one because I had so many other things I was grabbing. And then they also had a few other ones that I put back. But out of all the ones that I got, I have to say the Faith paper kit is absolutely my favorite. And I'll show you that one again. I absolutely love this one. This is my absolute favorite. That's why I got two of that one. So, moving on to the paper pads. Now, I went a little cray-cray on the paper pads. And you guys know paper has went up. So, when you see it on sale, of course, you want to grab it. And then I use a lot of paper for my art. So, the first paper pad happens to be this Craft Blanc. This one right here was priced at $19.99 and I got it for $4.99. This is by Paperstudio, and you can see the embossing on the front of this craft cardstock paper here. All the paper pads I'm sharing in this video now is going to be 12 by 12 in size. This is called the Glossy and Craft as well. But yes, it's all the prints. I'm not going to do a flip through because this video will be extra long, but that's what this one looks like, and this was priced at $4.99. The next craft cardstock paper that I found was this one right here, and this is called Craft Noir. This one happens to have the craft paper along with the black on the paper prints. So you have this one, which I love the prints on this one. And then you see how we have the white one, so you can see the similarities in that. Really nice, but I like this one the best. Black and craft I think is so much more prettier. Especially this design right here, and then you have these flowers, absolutely gorgeous, and that was $4.99. And then I picked up this one right here. They had some Christmas paper pads. These were $13.99 originally, got it for $3.49. This one is called Old World Winter, and then you can see all the prints, beautiful prints. I really like that. This paper is also giving me Tim Holtz vibes because of some of the prints on there remind me of some of his paper pads that I do currently own. And I do like the way this paper looks. Now, the paper has a good texture to it, a good thickness to it, but I still like to take mine and make it even more thick. But it's really pretty. So I got that one. It's 3 designs of each, and it's actually 20 designs and 3 of each. And then I also picked up this Christmas paper pad. And this one looks like this here. This is called Lumberjack. Lumberjack has 60 sheets. And this one here is really nice as well. Love those. But my favorite one would have to be the ones at the bottom. I'm loving every single one of those prints, especially this camo. That's always been one of my favorite prints to work with. And then also this plaid print. Love that. So yes, A lot of yumminess in Hobby Lobby right now. A lot of things that get you in trouble. But also, if you just now starting off with crafting, this is the time to go. And then I found this one. This happens to be one of my favorite 12x12 paper pads in my whole collection. Is this one here, which is the watercolor patterns. There are 20 designs and 3 of each. This was priced originally at $22.99. I got it for $5.74. Look at all of this yumminess. I mean, if you like bright colors, if you like patterns, if you like foiling, this is the paper print for you, because you don't have to necessarily just use it just for one time of the year, one season. This is also great for birthdays, and someone's always having a birthday. But look at this. Look how gorgeous. Yes. Really, really beautiful. Those prints are phenomenal. So I'm loving this paper pad right here. So myself and a few other ladies in that aisle got to talking. We was picking up the paper as fast as you know it. So it was funny because our carts was full of paper. And then I also found this one here. This happens to be the Mermaid Dreams. Mermaid Dreams has 20 designs and 3 of each. This was also $5.74. This particular paper pad right here has a lot of yumminess in it as well. And I love those purples and those blues and greens and the bubbles. Look at the bubbles. Oh, that's pretty. Really, really nice. So I got that paper pad. And then we also have this one here. And this is the one I was telling you that I have the smaller paper pad of. This is the Preppy Petals, and this was $5.49 for the big one. And then the small one, like I showed you before, here it is $1.74. So yeah, so it's good to kind of have a little bit of both if you can. But if you just need one, you choose to cut it down, you'll actually save more getting a 12x12. But I told you guys what I'm using that for. So that's that. And then I also found this one right here, and I got this one, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. This is called Bright Vintage. Bright Vintage was priced at $21.99, and I got it for $5.49. It does have 60 sheets in it, and this is also giving me Tim Holtz vibes as well. I'm loving this print right here. Look how gorgeous this paper print is. And then we have all these other designs with all this script in the background. It looks like mixed media is already done for you. All you have to do is add a sentiment and probably add some die cuts to it and then call it a day. So if you don't really like to spend a lot of time creating that background paper, this one's pretty much a good one. So I like the way that one looks. And then I also have this one right here, which is called Earthy Pink. Earthy Pink has 20 designs with 3 of each. This particular one right here was priced at $5.49, and you can see all the pink tones. This is not one of my favorite ones, but I think it's still going to work well for what I'm going to use it for. But this particular one right here does have a lot that it offers, because you can see it has some floral, but then it goes back to having some basic, really earthy tones, as the the name of the paper pad is. But it can work. I'm gonna make this one work. But this one's just okay to me. It didn't jump and scream to me when I first saw it. But you know how you get a paper pad and get home and then you think of all the different things you can do with it. And then we have this one, which is called Brushy Floral. And this one was $5.49. It has 60 sheets in it. And this particular one right here has a lot of different prints. It's more of your denim. That's giving me denim vibes on this one. And a lot of floral. And then of course I am loving these papers right here. Usually when you buy a sheet of this right here, you're normally going to pay about $2 for a sheet of the glittered cardstock paper. There are 8 designs and 4 solids and 2 of each. This was priced at $24.99, and I was able to get it for $3.99. And it has more of your silver and your golds in there, but they also are patterned, so you can look how it's just shining off the page here. Look how beautiful. It looks like diamonds, like broken diamonds on a paper pad. And I love that. I just absolutely love that. I just wish you got more of it, because there's only 24 sheets in this whole paper pad. But still, for $3.99, it pretty much pays for itself when you would literally pick up one sheet for $2. So that's a win-win. So I grabbed that one. And then I also got another glittered cardstock paper pad. This one is called Glam Glitter Pastel Solids. So that's this one here. This one also has 24 sheets. This one here has all your solid glittered colors here that you can see. And you can also use the front of this and do something with it if you choose to. But this originally was $15.99. Got it for $3.99. and I think that is absolutely beautiful. So I picked that one up. My last two paper pads to share with you all happens to be these right here. So this is called Color Corner. Color Corner has 75 sheets. This cardstock paper pack has 15 colors and 5 of each. I wish they would have had more than one of this one. I so would have bought it. This particular one right here happens to be $19.99 originally, and I got it for $4.99. This is the one I would use the most, being the fact that it has all the solid texture colors that I normally use when I'm creating. Every time I create with a solid pattern, I usually try to pull out a solid color. But look at all that yumminess. I mean, look at all those beautiful colors. Yes. So I'm in love with that. So yes, I'm loving life. And this particular one right here is the last paper pad. And I did find this one. This happens to be the dark 75 sheets cardstock paper pack. And this has 25 colors, 3 of each. Now this one was $24.99, but I got it for $6.24. So this one is a really pretty one too. As you can see, all those colors there. And this one right here is pretty much just going to complete my paper pad haul. So yes, I don't need any more paper for a very long time. So I think I am good. So if you're a crafter, you know the paper craze, and this is definitely it. So this is all my paper that I found from the Hobby Lobby clearance. I still have one more video coming to you guys. That's why I'll be showing my biggest items that I found at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I hope you guys stay tuned to see that last Hobby Lobby clearance haul video. That particular one is a great one, especially if you have some vendor shows coming up, or if you have a business and you are an entrepreneur. This is definitely one that you want to see. Coming up soon. Thank you all so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Blessings and happy crafting. Bye bye.